Hey viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Capricorns and it's for the month of July, a little bit over 2025. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. I hope it helps you, support you, knowing where you stand, what's happening, what's hidden. This is about everything, every aspect of your life, every different category. So let's have a look what the heavens or the universe wants you all to know. What are some of the most important messages? We're starting with two messages. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here. I'd like to convey my best wishes to each and every one of you with my absolute gratitude for all your support and watching the videos. The more you support me, the more I'm in gratitude and the more it helps in sustaining my health. Thank you so much for your support. So, my dear Capricorn, let us begin with the first and most important message. Wow, it says a little bit of patience is needed just before you start something that will transcend you to a high level. But the patience is needed because there may be a small obstacle, there may be a small challenge, and in due time, this is going to be resolved. Whoa. So a little bit of patience is going to be vital. I'll just put my glasses on to see if there's anything else I see in here. Yes, you are going to be overcoming one challenge without a doubt with a little bit of patience. The heavens are going to support you with divine timing. It's just not now yet. There's going to be a lot of detoxification, a lot of clarifications, a lot of purification. I feel like there are going to be a lot of changes in family, in situations where there was complications, difficulties. It's all getting cleared up. The pure spirit is going to support you, the pine spirit, sorry, it's going to support you big time on cleansing, on protection, on healing. There's a lot of cleansing and detoxification, removal of anything unwanted, whether it's health matters or home matters or work matters, obstacles, difficulties are all going to be removed. And I'm also seeing here number 3. This is connected to the Chinese year of the tiger, connected to the Chinese year of the monkey. I feel like it maybe matters to do with business or family for some of you. Okay, let's have a look at two messages from this deck, which can be either an answer to a question you've been wondering or even guidance about important factors. Two important guidance or answers. It says communicate clearly. So express what you want to say in a very clear way so that you are understood. Communicate clearly is very important. Okay, and now the other one for all Capricorn. And it says, don't stop, keep going. Whatever you're doing, don't stop. Keep at it. You're doing well. So move forward. You're moving forward. So let's take on a few more messages from another deck with this tarot deck to see what else for my dear Capricorn. What else do you need to know? Let's have a look. And we've got the Strength card. This is connected to Leo, connected to someone that has Leo in them, connected to strength and courage. You are going to be given a lot of power to be able to overcome situations. Your patience is needed. Now I understand, because you might get angry if you're in a hurry or trying to control something. Just let it happen by itself. You are going to be given the power by the heavens or the universe to be able to overcome all that is happening or that is causing you some sort of anger or discomfort. So courage is also given to you, which is really wonderful. A little bit of patience and you'll see obstacles are going to be removed from your life, and challenges, especially one in particular. The Nine of Pentacles shows you are going to live a life of wealth and abundance, a life of luxury and no need for anyone or anything. You'll have so much money to play with. My dear Capricorn, you can take your time and look at that, what you don't see happening and coming. The 10 of wealth. So we've got the 9 of wealth and the 10 of wealth. A lot of money is coming your way. This could be a grand windfall, play the lotto or the lottery. I don't think this comes from anything else other than a big amount to be won. Or perhaps if you're selling a major Bitcoin or a major property, there could be something like that where there's going to be a lot of money. Like we're talking hundreds of thousands to millions here. A lot of money. So that's what's coming, what you don't see happening. That's why they're saying to you, be a little bit patient, because ultimately you are going to get there. Now I'm going to take two more messages from another deck to see what else you need to know. Just one more shuffle, my dear Capricorn. Okay, so we got the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords shows that there could be something hidden from you. There could be something that you are finally going to see with purification and a little bit of patience, you are going to see things clearly. It is a situation you should have left some time ago, or should have taken some action which you were procrastinating and avoiding to take because you didn't want to perhaps disappoint those around you. But now finally you're going to see that there's only one correct answer. Even though you've been avoiding it, this is the only way, and the only way to deal with this is going to be through the truth and through the removal of someone or yourself from a situation. And that needs a lot of courage and a lot of strength. That's why you are given the strength and the courage here. So that is wonderful to know. Finally, you'll be able to take action. The next one for Capricorn. Oh, wow, the moon. A lot of truth, a lot of hidden secrets, a lot of matters are going to be revealed. Just like I said before, the moon shows revelations of hidden matters to give you the clarity from which you can move forward. So clarity to the highest level, seeing your path, where you're headed, and what the best course of action is, knowing where you're heading, what's happening in your life, and knowing everything that was hidden. And that is what's going to help you finally make that decision. That is incredible. Really incredible. Now, let's move on to the next level. 3 more messages from another deck. Let's see. Okay, bear with me. I'll just remove these out of the way. Now, let's have a look. 3 messages for all my dear Capricorn. July and a little bit over. We're cutting only once. Wow. And we have the moon again. Believe it or not. It's the moon that's going to give you the power and the strength, honestly, to see things so clearly for you to be able to move forward. That's why with the card of strength and courage, you've got to be very patient and not to get angry, because you are going to be seeing revelations that are going to be upsetting, but at the same time, they are going to support you to move forward and know where you stand. Sometimes people are not ready to see the truth, but when it's divine timing, and it seems like it's getting close to that time, that's why you are given the power, the strength to see things on a grand scale, because there is a situation here that needs for you to finally take the right action in regard. So you've been stalling, preventing, causing problems, or removing someone or something, or even removing yourself from a situation, but now there's no need to stall anymore. I'll just put the moon right over here and see the next one. A new beginning that brings you a lot of clarity, a lot of truth. Finally, you're going to put things together and understand why all this happened. And there's going to be a great victory awaiting for you. So a new beginning of truth and clarity. You are ending a beautiful, you're ending a cycle, and you're moving to this new, wonderful, beautiful state of being. This is absolutely transcending you to high levels. You are, this is connected to the wealth that I see here, very much so, because I feel like you are going to be getting large sums of money. You'll be able to travel. You don't have to work. You'll be very, very comfortable, very satisfied, very wealthy, perhaps even wealthier to the highest level. And you are going to be getting exactly what you want, everything you've always wanted. But there is a possibility of also being able to travel and your status heightening to high levels. Okay, that's beautiful. What you don't see happening and coming to you. Oh, wow. 2 things are coming, which are wonderful. A lot of happiness and fulfillment. Dreams come true, perhaps buying your home or your business, ownership of something wonderful. And justice is going to prevail for you, my dear Capricorn. Absolute justice in your way. There could be a Libra involved here. In case there is, we'll find out at the end of the reading to see what is going on. Now, that's the end of that part. Now I'm going to find out some more information and then clarify the cards. We're going to take 2 messages from this deck for all my dear Capricorn. Let's have a look. The first one. And we've got the Vengeance. I need glasses on. Now, the Vengeance is all about overcoming slights, overcoming obstacles and adversities, and then finally making the right choice. And you are, with the 7 of Swords, you are finally going to make the right choice. That's for sure. And you are going to overcome problems, adversaries, and anything that's like has been at you for the longest time, like you were unhappy with for the longest time. Finally, you're going to get rid of that. The next one for my dear Capricorn, it says the Merchant. This is all about self-worth. It's about Libra also, justice. It's about merchant or merchandise, trade, having your own business could be. Libra here, also here as a star sign, but also it is about justice and balance in your life. Self-worth also is a question here. If you're doing something and you're not sure, you need to know your self-worth, especially if you're concerned when it comes to trade. You might not have enough skills. You might not have enough confidence. A little bit of studying, maybe a little bit of help from Google. I feel like you can do a short course even to get you to lift up your confidence in trade and merchandise. So that's also a great possibility for you. Now I'm going to move on to another deck to see what else are they advising us to do. For all my dear Capricorn, there is one more. Yes, this one here. 2 important factors. Okay, the truth. And we've got, this is about perseverance. This is about patience. This is very much like patience. Amazing. This looks like a foggy bug. This creature. It's called foggy bug. This looks like an ancient wisdom, even an ancient Egypt. Sorry. So this is miraculous. It looks to me like a little bit of patience that everything is going to be smooth sailing for you. Truly, it's going to be smooth sailing, my dear Capricorn. A little bit of patience. So that's really wonderful. I might put that one right here. Actually, I'll put it here. Okay. The next one. My dear Capricorn. Wow, we've got stuff. This is all about completion and wholeness. Finally feeling that you've done something really well and you've completed the project. Finally feeling whole, like feeling absolutely empowered, and completion and ending of a very major chapter. And you're prepared to start fresh. That you're feeling a sense of accomplishment, a sense of power. This is going to boost your confidence, your lack of confidence. Absolutely. Yes, so that's really wonderful. A lot of knowledge, a lot of power, a lot of information helping you move forward. 2 more messages from another deck, and then I'll clarify everything. Here we go. Let's have a look for Capricorn. And we've got the anchor. This is all about money blocks and issues with being stuck. Everything is going to change. You are going to be financially sound, and it's amazing because we know you are. You are going to be financially sound without a doubt. And this could be also related to water, related careers, travel, like we talked about before, travel. But this is about stability. The most important factor about the anchor is about stability. It's the only thing that gives you stability. So that is wonderful to know. I mean, one of the symbols of stability is the anchor. Then we've got the light bulb. This is about lucrative ideas coming to light, new income source. There could be a new business, a new income source, and a lot of inspiration. Just like I said with the Ace of Swords, it looks to me like as a new beginning that brings you ideas, epiphanies, a new source of income, and maybe enterprising, like doing your own business. Very, very short. Very easily with the light bulb. Creative work, but a new job or a new career is possible here. Entrepreneurship, self-employment is there also with the light bulb. Okay. That is that. Now we move on to clarifications. Let's clarify everything to understand what are the most important factors here. What is coming? So we're going to do first, we're going to start with the world. Let's see what chapter is ending and how is that going to be for you. The truth about the world. Right. It looks like it was destined to happen. How incredible. There's someone new entering your life. It could be a water energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or you could be ending. Now, the 7 of Swords has repeated here. This is the 7 of Swords, as you can see. Procrastinating and not leaving a situation, or not getting rid of a situation, not leaving someone or not removing someone. Procrastinating to avoid difficulties, to be a bit lenient, to be patient. That time is going to run out. It's over. There is someone new entering your life, a soulmate connection. I feel like this person is going to be water and fire energy, but we'll see at the end. I'll be certain and let you know if it's that. Fire and water, okay? I'll be sure, then I'll talk about it. Now, let's move on to the Ace of Swords for all Capricorn. Oh my God, look at that. Conflict comes to an end. After conflict comes the money. And look at this. The money has repeated here. Look at that. Adversities, problems, conflict, issues all come to an end. And you're finally going to have absolute stability to the highest level and degree of stability coming your way. So prepare for stability, travel, happiness. But even though you're leaving someone, you might be grieving the loss of this person, or you're getting rid of someone, removing someone maybe that works for you, or someone that you might be putting up with. It's going to be over, but you are going to feel sorry when you leave this situation, the Seven of Swords. That's why you've been procrastinating. But ultimately, stability is coming at that time when this is over, and a lot of money comes with this stability. There's major amounts of money coming to you. A lot of stability is coming, and extraordinary amounts of wealth are coming and giving you a life of wealth and abundance. That's very important. That's the most important factor here in this reading, more than anything else. So it could be a new idea. It could be even a new business that's giving you this abundance. That is also possible. All right, I'll just put this one here for now. Now we move on to the Seven of Swords. Let's see what the Seven of Swords, when is it going to take place, maybe timing, and who is it in regard to that you've been procrastinating. It is something something that you're not seeing, but that your gut feeling is there. So you're waiting perhaps. Oh my God, I just got it. Okay. Your gut feeling is telling you something. Your higher self, your gut feeling, your intuition, whatever you may call it, the light within you. It's letting you know there's something going on. You might be seeing it in dreams. You might be feeling it, but you don't believe it. Maybe you're not seeing it like live to catch the situation. And that's why we've got two moons here. The reason we've got the moon is going to reveal that truth. And then finally you're set free. Finally, you know that your gut feeling was right, and you have to leave this situation, and you're finally leaving or letting go of someone. Sadly, not happy, but letting go of this person. It is the moon that reveals everything to you, and that's what you need to know. It is the revelations of the moon, the secrets that are going to be revealed, and that's what's going to set you free. And finally, you're making the right move and leaving a situation that is no longer working. That has been maybe even, there may be deceit, there may be injustices. All of that is going. So that's very important for you to know. It's the moon, that's the revelation. That's why you got the moon twice. The revelations are going to reveal what's happening, and then you're set free from this. And if you want timing, I would believe that from July to September, that's what it looks like to me. Yes, we've got double 18 here, July, September. It's going to happen, or within 18 weeks from the reading. You're leaving the past behind you and saying goodbye. You might have had a past here that you're leaving behind. Let's have a look at the Strength card for all Capricorn. The truth. Yes, leaving. You see, you are going to be given the strength and the courage to be able to go. But there are a lot of rewards and a lot of abundance and a lot of victories coming your way. The heavens are going to be supporting you big time. Because you've put up, you've been patient, and it's finally going to be over. I keep seeing this and I'm going to take it out. I do feel like there is someone of fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Libra involved. Justice will prevail, but there is a fire energy here. So I'm going to put this over here because I keep seeing them, and it's what you don't see coming, and in connection to all of this. So we'll find out more about this, who it is. It could be a Leo, because that's a Leo card, and this is a fire energy. So it could be Leo. It could be a Leo with a Libra, because we've got double justice. Now I'm going to have a look at the moon and see what the moon is going to reveal for all my dear Capricorn. Let's have a look. A lot of money and the beginning of prosperity. A lot of wealth coming your way. The beginning of the prosperity. A prosperity that will not end. A new beginning, a new project that's going to bring you a lot of wealth and a lot of abundance. This is truly magnificent. This could be in connection to this money. Even it might be a windfall. This could be a windfall that's happening. It is possible, and bringing you a lot of wealth, a life of wealth and luxury. It could be a new business, because there's entrepreneurship and a new source of income also. So it could be an entrepreneurship. Whatever it may be, it's magnificent, and it's bringing you a life of wealth and luxury. So that's that one. And now we move on to, that was the moon. So the moon is revealing something of a new, like a new beginning that brings you prosperity. And there's a lot of money here. So you are going to be able to know how to help others, those who are in need, have the capacity to do so, and even access that money. Now I'm going to do the 9 of wealth, the 9 of pentacles, all Capricorn. And it says it could be a business because the Three of Pentacles is working in teams together. Something is collapsing. Someone or a situation has been removed from your life completely. And it might happen all of a sudden, a crisis, revelations. You're letting go of something. You're taking action and moving forward. Some of you could be traveling. Some of you could be moving. But you're finally taking action. And the action is going to be in connection to a business, uniting with others together, team, and making a lot of profits, a lot of money. And that money, this could be this idea that's coming through. This could be finally you're able to take action, and this could be the cause to this money. This could be the reason you're making this money. That also is possible, you see, because there is a source of income, and it does look like entrepreneurship is a possibility. You could be starting your own business with someone, together with another party, or removing a current partner. Maybe you're finding that they're just being deceitful, they're being lazy, they're doing something wrong. You've been putting up, and then finally you don't want to put up anymore. So that's that one too. That explains that. That's the end of this chapter. Now I'm going to move on to the next level. The next level is finding out some information. We need 4 to 5, 3, 4, 5, whatever the heavens want to give us. For all Capricorn, the truth. Okay, let's try again. From the tea leaves, some truth. Okay, so we got 3. We'll just take 1 or 2 more. Okay, these 2 are coming out. Okay, let's have a look at what you need to know, my dear Capricorn. Let's put these away. Right, glasses. Oh, no, we don't need glasses for this. They're pretty big, these. All right, so we've got the vine. No, I do need the glasses. The vine is all about seek out information that will help you. So there is information needed. Look for information that will help you and support you, especially in your decision making, or in the new entrepreneurship that you're starting your own business, or working with other people in business. Bread is about abundance, a period of prosperity and abundance, a period of prosperity and abundance. Okay, there's that one. And then we've got dogs. Dogs is connected to the Chinese year of the dog. Somebody born in the Chinese year of the dog. It is about friends. It's about partners. It's about loyalty. It's about togetherness. Getting together with a friend also. Getting together with a friend. And it could be a family member sometimes. Capricorns do have family members who are born in the Chinese year of the dog. And it could be also about a child, family, a child, literally a child, okay? So moving on to the next level, we've got the barrel. The barrel is about you feel something is lacking in your life. You feel like as though something is missing, perhaps love, money, or even goals. I think that's all going to change looking at what's happening here, what we talked about. And you are destined for a lot of happiness. Happiness is coming. Joy, happiness, entering your life to the highest level, not to mention freedom and wealth all together. It's all coming. Okay, so that's that. Finally, I'm going to take on a few more messages, and then we'll do the star sign combination of the people you're going to be dealing with, dealing with on high level, or the ones that are coming soon in your life. So we'll take one more message. After this, I'll be doing it. I'll get one more message from another deck. Now, there is separation. It looks like some of you are separating, and that's what this section is all about, leaving. Separation is imminent. That means it's destined, and it's now timing, with the moon revealing the truth. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So there is a possibility for some separation, and that's where freedom comes along. But very soon, it says clearly decide what is it that you want, because it is coming your way now. Someone is entering your life, something wonderful or someone wonderful. Now let's have a look at message from this section here for all my dear Capricorn. The truth, one message only. Okay, I'm gonna cut it. Here we go. And it says life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When you resist change, you resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it will lead. Something amazing is happening. So there is someone entering your life that's making a big difference. So don't hold on. Don't resist any change. Don't hold on to things even when you know you're in the wrong position or the wrong people or in the wrong situation. Don't hold on to anything like that. All right, so now we move on to the next level. Transformations are going to happen, because this was left also to be used, to be delivered, this message. Transformations occurs through acceptance. Once you accept, you know how you're resisting, you may be resisting something. Once you accept it, I think the moon is going to reveal so much that you'll accept the truth, or the current situation, and automatically it will transform once you accept it. So trust and have faith in the heavens. They've got your back. Everything will fall into its place. Everything. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from another deck, and then I'll start doing the star sign combination of the people you are consumed with, the ones you're leaving, the ones that are coming in your life, who they are. Okay, for now we've got Sagittarius. Remember I said fire sign? This card here I usually associate with Sagittarius. There is a Sagittarius that might be entering your life, or it could be the Sagittarius timing, which is November, December. And yes, someone very optimistic, someone wonderful. It says be patient, because you are going to get there. You are going to have the stability with someone that really will ignite you, because you're an earth energy, my dear Capricorn, and fire regenerates you, starts you over again. If you're broken, unhappy because something fell apart, you are going to be reestablished again, regenerated by a fire energy. And Sagittarius seem to be the main one. And so is Leo. For some of you, it's going to be Leo. So a little bit of patience, and you're going to get all the happiness and stability, because that was Temperance, just so you know. The next one says the Milky Way. This is about fame, expansion. This is about being on the spotlight, like the 6 of Wands. Remember I said the 6 of Wands? Where was it? Recognition. This is about really being recognized. This is about partnerships. This is about being publicly noticed, connected, exposure, social media, marketing, networking. Could be about your business, internet, all that. But you are expanding without a doubt, and there's a lot of healing, and there's a lot of rewards coming your way, and great partnership at the same time is on the horizon with that one. Okay, we've got 20 here. Could be within 20 weeks from the time you see this reading, or it could be 2 months. So that takes us to, again, September. September is very strong in your reading. I just want you to know that. Now I'm going to start the star signs to see what are the star sign combination of the people you're dealing with on a high level. And that's one that's stepping out. Capricorn, like yourself. Oh my goodness. Okay. For all my dear Capricorn, who are they dealing with? You might be dealing with a Capricorn. Oh, there's the Sagittarius. You see? The Sagittarius has doubled up, just to confirm that there is someone that's going to have strong Sagittarius entering your life. Very, very strong Sagittarius here. So I'll put these together. That's fire energy, and you need fire to regenerate, but you also need water to replenish. So remember I said fire and water? Now something has come up. Okay, we got Mercury. This is Virgo, Gemini. We'll leave that over there for all Capricorn. Virgo, Gemini isn't that good for you at this point in time. Okay, so we got Capricorn. So Capricorn, there is going to be someone like yourself that may be Capricorn. Okay, we've got Leo. Remember I said the lion here somewhere was the Leo? And that's the fire energy also. For some of you, okay, I won't talk much. I'll just try to put the intention, and I'll put it together at the end. There's some water energy. Yes, Pisces. Of course, Pisces, always with Capricorn. Virgo, that goes with that Mercury here. Where is the Mercury? Yeah, okay, I'll put the fire with Sagittarius. Mercury, I'll put over here. And then we've got Saturn again. So there is strong Capricorn here. Very strong Capricorn. Who else? Are you dealing with a Capricorn like yourself? There is that Venus, the Libra. Libra, Taurus here. All Capricorn. Who's leaving? Who are you consumed with? And this one seemed to be one of them. Libra. Wow. Okay, I'll put Libra there. We've got triple Libra. Pisces has doubled up. I think that's... Okay, look at this. This is how it's stepping out. Pisces, Neptune, the ruler of Pisces. Wow, triple Pisces. Anything else? I'll just do one more shuffle. And Cancer. Okay, that's enough. Now, you are overwhelmed with fire and water, like I said. But the one that might not be working well, I feel like could be someone that could be water energy with air or earth energy with air. Let's talk about the one that might be causing that you might be sad leaving behind, and then I'll talk about everything else. Okay, who could it be that you are sadly leaving behind? I feel like this person could be someone that might have air, very possible. And the air energy that we see here, which is Virgo with Gemini, and we've got strong Virgo with Gemini twice, right? Mercury, the ruler of Virgo, but Mercury is also the ruler of Gemini. So there's Gemini, but double Virgo. So Virgo very strong with air, and that would cause turbulence. That would cause turbulence, and that would mean expressions and conflict and disagreements. And then we got Libra, another air energy. Now, this air energy might have Taurus in them because this is the rule of Taurus and Libra, and then Libra twice. And then we had the Justice card twice. So there is very, very strong Libra. Now, this Libra could be someone that has got Taurus in them and Libra, which makes them sometimes unhappy, even though Libra justifies everything and balances everything. But then when you have Earth, and air needs earth. No, there is a possibility someone new enters your life that has got strong Libra in them. Now that person could be Sagittarius, someone that might be very strong, because we've got strong Sagittarius and strong Libra. Very strong Sagittarius, very strong Libra, and very strong Pisces. So there could be someone entering your life that is Pisces. We've got 3 Pisces, we got 5 Libra. Water and air don't go well together as long as there's earth there, because there's Taurus there. With Venus, there is a possibility of balance because there's fire there. Fire, earth, and water can go well together as a combo, 3 combo, triple combo. So Sagittarius very strong, Libra very strong, and Pisces very strong. These are the people that you are consumed with, or this is the person that might be entering your life, coming into your life as a soulmate and changing everything. Because we got Libra all over the place. I can't dismiss it, even though it's an air energy. But this Libra might be someone that has Taurus in them, and because they've got the earth, it gives them stability, and you blend well together. Then the only thing is needed is fire to regenerate your life and to start over, and that is the Sagittarius. For some, the majority will be Sagittarius, but for some there could be a Leo, because there is double Leo. We had a Leo card here, the strength card, this one, sorry, and then we've got the Sun, the ruler of Leo. So the second one in ranking for the majority of Capricorn is Leo. The first is Sagittarius, we got it 3 times. Then we've got Libra 4 or 5 times, and then we got 3 times Pisces. These are the strongest signs that will give you a completion, because you've got the earth to blend with you, you've got the water to replenish you and cool down the fire, which is the Sagittarius or Leo. So this person is going to be your soulmate, and the soulmate is coming very soon. Remember, we had the soulmate card, just so you know. And after the separation soon, this person is coming, so that you know what's going on. So I'll repeat it again. Sagittarius, possibly Leo, Sagittarius leading the way. Libra, they've got Libra in them, and then there is Pisces. My goodness, sounds like someone like me. Okay, now there is another fantastic person here, which is like yourself, Capricorn. You blend well together. I feel like there could be strong, powerful earth energy, perhaps with Pisces, someone that is Pisces, Capricorn, which is someone very calm, very collective, wonderful. There could also be a Cancer for some, but for the majority, Pisces is the strongest. If there is someone like that, and they might have Sagittarius in them, that gives them the fire, that gives them completion. That would be your absolute soulmate. Capricorn like yourself with Pisces and Sagittarius. That would make an amazing soulmate for you. Remember that. Sagittarius fire, earth like yourself, Capricorn, and water energy, Pisces. That's like a soulmate connection also. So that could be also part of it. Now this section here, I don't see it that successful. In some cases it might. Virgo, yeah, they're very, very calm, collective, very strong, grounded people. But this Virgo has got Gemini in them, but it doesn't matter. The Virgo is stronger because it's double. So I feel like there could be also another earth energy entering your life that might have Gemini in them. They might also have Cancer. Now that is also a strong possibility, a very strong possibility. Or it could be a family member that you're dealing with on a high level. I feel like it could be also someone that's very supportive around you, that connects well with you and helps you, supports you. This person is a very supportive kind of person. Whenever there's Virgo, whenever there is Gemini and Cancer, very supportive, someone very caring and very giving. Wonderful people around you, my dear. my dear Capricorn, there's great people around you, a lot of loving, a lot of energy, a lot of support, and a lot of stability is coming. You just need to be a little bit patient, and you'll be overwhelmed at what the heavens are bringing into your life. What is no longer good, they're purifying it and detoxifying your life and removing it. But what's coming is incredible, and I love this for you. Let me know in the comments how you relate to these signs we talked about. And I love it when you do that and the whole community gets into it and they start talking about, yes, the Pisces is there, and yes, there is a Libra. That's why we got the Libra. Yes, I'm with a Libra, and yes, they've got this in them, and just puts all the points together and makes it all worthwhile. Thank you all for your feedback. Please give me a thumbs up. Continue watching. The more you watch, like even if you put 2-3 videos a week, just let them run, watch a little bit. You don't have to watch them all, but let them end. That would be supporting me on a grand scale. I'm in absolute gratitude to all of you. My best wishes, regards, and blessings to each and every one of you. Namaste.